Yo. Gotta move that screen. Here we go. Yo, we in the building.
Yo, Sam Black in the building.
Who else we got?
What up?
Eric D in the building. My young light-skinned friend. It's your boy Trav. Welcome to the second episode of Raw. You know what I'm saying? I'm your host, Trav. You know these two boys, how they just introduced themselves. Let's get a quick shout out. We got Instagram, Twitch, Beagle, Send the Beans. Put your likes on all platforms. You got We Lit Network. That's on SoundCloud as well too. You want to listen to us on the go. A lot of our content's going to end up being up there as well too. Let me start the show off real quick. How you doing, Sack? What's that? What's new from the last week?
I'm cool. Just had another week down. You know
what
ain't nothing changed but the motherfucking weather. Shit.
The weather changed back and forth.
Had to put the window down, you know what I'm saying? It's messing up my boy's sound. He's staying up and changing a little bit. Here's my problem. What the fuck is wrong with the weather, Eric?
I don't even know.
You ain't used to this shit. Where you from again? You ain't from here.
Trav, we need the weather. It's me talking about.
What up?
Get to it.
Wait Mahar if you want to win Mahar.
Only because this motherfucker from Kentucky. I don't think he really from the bird. He got his hoodie on and shit.
Nah, he was in Kentucky for 5 years.
I'm out of here. Listen, when you leave Auburn, you leave for more than, 10 years? 5 years if you back, bitch, you ain't with no motherfucker. Where the fuck out?
So, all right, man. Another week. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get to it. Let's take it light, though. Y'all boys from this era, Method Man versus Redman. Did y'all watch the verse?
I mean, it's not really a verse to watch. Because they did albums together. So,
Didn't want no battle. I didn't see that either.
I like hearing them together.
When I first heard, I'm going to go check it out. Well, as far as the verses that I seen and that one right there, just watching them laughing, it was more like they did a little council.
Yeah, that's how I thought it was just building.
So let me ask you a question.
You know, it's going to end up with another record.
Not to take nothing away from Redman.
I think it's called verses, and originally it was that. You was putting two people away from each other that wasn't friends like that. Are you saying that you don't like it because it's more friendly?
I like it, friend.
Well, because you set it up as a battle, you promote it as a battle.
It's not a
And
battle.
then when we get on, when I was on it, it was more like they was just, doing their little 1-2 together, like they don't say. Like, I don't know if it's live and in person,
I seen the Boo live. That was real. Like, they was wild.
It was more or less like they was performing at one of these shows.
Yeah.
And they more or less put on a show instead of a battle. Because when I see a battle with something like these young dudes that be battling on R.A.W and all that stuff, I want to see rather than battle each other like off the head. I ain't even looking to hear no old music. I appreciate it, but I'm not looking to hear that. I want to see, battle, see where they had at now, compared to where they was.
So you looking more for the lyrical battle?
Yeah, see if they still
present.
It wasn't no battle like Kumo D and LL or like Canvas.
Yeah, like they wasn't at each other. I don't think person's gonna get that.
I thought the Jeezy joint was.
That was a battle. That was the biggest battle ever.
But that was a battle. But the whole thing about that battle
They were
was
just saying their verses.
like they were saying their verses and shit, but all their verses had subliminals against each other. All their songs that they did were songs that they did against each other. So that's what made it an interesting battle, just to see how somebody will react off of, you let him say that, compared to when he said it years ago, he wanted to chop his head.
So when they call it verses,
Right.
it's just their verses that are battling, I guess.
All
It's not
right,
a big battle.
basically.
I don't know. I guess that's what the class called verses. But I don't know. This shit was hot.
What's your favorite? What was your favorite Method Man song before we move on? Method Man and R.A.W. song. Since they had to do a verse, individual songs, what was your favorite one of each one?
Meth?
Yeah, one of Meth, one of R.A.W.
To Cal.
For Meth?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, from his own album, but R.A.W, like one of his sickest verses on R.A.W was, I mean, some of it's his hooks.
Yeah.
You was never a Redman fan?
Yeah, I like Funk Dr. Spot. I just don't know.
What's that Funk Dr. Spot?
Speak up, y'all.
Funk Dr. Spot.
That's when he
Speak
went.
up.
But I'm saying that's when Funk Dr. Spot is when he went pop. I'm talking about There Is a Dark Side.
How he went pop when he was on MTV Cribs in his jersey, his crib, sleep on the floor.
Well, so what? You had Carrot Top and all them other retards. But if you so I'll be that. That is not a pop song.
What?
I'll be that. That song.
So he went.
I'll be that. I'll be that.
Ah, motherfuckers just
Are
talking
you
shit.
saying that?
Redman been the same Redman all the way through.
But that when you go down the history,
He ain't do MC Hammer.
Okay.
MC Hammer came out pop.
Okay.
He was
Okay. So Redman.
Oakland
So let's say this.
and then boom.
Redman, There Is a Dark Side.
Was making money with
Listen.
NWA, so that's when he.
Listen.
Redman did Redman.
All right. But no.
He just mixed out Funk Dr. Spot.
Crazy.
With Keith Murray and them and Eric Sermon.
What with the hit squad?
Redman
when
did Redman.
when Redman first came out, Redman was a little too gritty for the streets. He cleaned up when he did That's the Name.
All right. I'm not getting that.
Yeah. Go back and just listen. Listen to Muddy Waters. Then see how kind of like on Poppy he got. And it's because he caught that shine off. I'll be that. That's
So it's wrong trying to get money.
No, there's nothing wrong with getting money, but what I'm
Said,
saying.
okay, I gotta tone it down a little.
Because
Tone it down a little.
back then, the only time we see, listen, back then the only time we see Redman videos was
On the
BET.
box.
No, was on BET in the basement on BET, and then Big Take in the basement on BET.
The video. I was
And
in the
then-
box, so
and then
the video box.
you seen him on Yo TV Raps.
No, I seen him on the box with
You want to see what I'm saying? You want to see him on regular
I see
TV?
that certificate.
You want to see him on regular
Send us your
MTV
favorite
rotation
Method
back
Man
then. That's all
Redman
I'm
song.
saying. Redman, holla at Redman. There's a dark side.
So let me ask you a question. Since it's not a versus, right? It's not a versus, but we can make one here. Out of the two, who's your favorite? We'll go here. Just give me a straight answer, and I'll go over here.
Rhyming wise
I don't care. Who's your favorite? Out
or
of the two.
lyrics?
Overall, who's your favorite out of the two?
Out of those two,
Them two, right now.
they go together to me.
You have to give me one.
I mean, I don't know, man. I have to go with the movie. I got to
Nah.
go with the
Nah.
Redman.
Who you got?
I fuck with Redman.
Right, man?
Yeah, that's what I do. I fuck with Redman. I'm probably one of my all-time favorite rappers. That's why I tell you that. It was a deeper Redman before I'll Be That came out.
I know what you're saying.
But the whole industry back then with them dudes, to go gold, that was everything to them. You know what I'm saying? 500,000 souls. I'll Be That did that. But when you look at Muddy Waters in his first albums, it was just going to go because those were the albums.
Right. So look, man, we're gonna keep it music a little bit too. I'm gonna say R.I.P. Shock G. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Hump. Dance to the hump. To me, baby.
Yo, shout out to yo, listen. Yeah, I remember I used to have them parties on Bradford Street. We was up in that hump and I'm y'all remember that? Bradford Street, 92, 93. Y'all knew it was there for. We had Chucks.
Now that we talking about the Shock G, sir, I got a question. Came to mind earlier when I thought about it. Who do you think is more important to Tupac's career? Shock G or Suge Knight?
I think Shock G was because Shock G was a lifelong friend.
Okay.
Suge Knight was just an opportunist that took advantage of a fucked up situation Tupac was in.
Okay.
Money through the all evil, he had it.
Money is the rule of all.
You know what I'm saying? He sold his soul to the devil to get where he got. And at the end of the day, that was look who we was wrong when we got you.
Do you think it matters? Do you think it matters what your perspective is on the value of a person? Some people might value the money or the place that you're able to get, right?
I value friendships.
Okay. So from that, you feel Shock G was the
Right. That's life on front.
Shotty put him on.
True.
How can anybody? He wouldn't have been what? He would have been
He
in the
came
final
out.
shot.
Tupac came out
Well,
with
playing-
as a digital
But
underground.
playing devil's advocate, I can say a couple things. One, Tupac.
Pharaoh.
No, let me finish. Tupac was very talented in his own right. Right? So his talents could have got him wherever they wanted to go. Correct?
Right.
Not to say that you can't be honest
He went to
with
school. Tupac
Art
school.
Shotty put Pac on, and then Tupac lives now. The brother's got a baby and all that.
was Shock G.
And then Juice.
Yeah.
Pac moves out.
That's what I'm saying. So what are you saying? You can't say
Shotty put him on. But because if it wasn't Shotty, you wouldn't have. Shouldn't have been there in school.
So if you put me on,
I mean, he's what? Who he's going with?
You can't say that, and it's not to say that. What we're saying, when he got in the rap industry, he came in the rap industry as a member of Digital Underground.
I know.
So with that being said, his talents was there. You're in a group already. So with that being said, everybody knew Tupac didn't need Digital Undergrounds. He could be a solo artist, and that's what he became with the Brother Got a Baby, this and that, and the third. People knew the value of Pac out there. Now, when he get in a situation and he meets Suge is a man with a lot of money and a lot of influence in the game.
So that doesn't mean
At that time. So what that meant for Pac was, okay, I'm gonna ride with this dude because of who he is.
But that means nothing is what I'm asking. What I'm asking you is you telling me that Shock G just being the friend and the one that put him in the game or giving him the opportunity means more than should. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
It probably did to Tupac. We don't know. Tupac only one thing.
But I'm asking you, what do you think? Who do you think? Outside looking at who you think was the
I think the more influential person, and Tupac probably will tell you this personally. Shock G, that's lifelong friend compared to a guy I met in this industry. We made some money together. He stuffed money into my pocket. See, we don't know the root of their friendships. We only see what we see on BT and MTV. Or once the cameras go off, we all go
I
feel
feel the early Pac.
niggas want homeboys like that.
Yeah. Let me go.
I figured that the early Pac, he came out and he was in the rap. You know, his mom was a Black Panther, so he came in the rap trying to change the world. He had a narrative, just like early Ice Cube did. But then he realized people ain't really listening, so fuck it. I'll throw a fucking pirate patch on with a diamond in it and get with Dre and drop California Love and sell fucking millions of records.
That's what he said?
So they don't want to listen.
Fuck
Motherfuckers
you.
don't want to listen to me.
So what do you
They
think?
gonna listen to me this other way.
We asked both y'all this question.
Well, did you ever listen to that whole album?
Which one?
All Pac shit is deep, man. I listen to all Pac shit. I've been
Which one? What album?
So he didn't,
No, but I'm saying
all eyes on me.
the persona that he grew into, the larger than life persona
So basically what you're saying was when he bought into that image,
of Bishop. That's what, just like my people says,
right? He bought into the image of Bishop, went over there, signed with Suge.
and was getting Bishop money with his persona of, being insane and crazy. And
Tupac was basically being screwed and abused, and a lot of people don't want to say it, they don't want to do it,
no, I mean,
but Suge screwed all of them dudes the same. Snoop, every last one. Dre, he screwed all of them the same. And see, the image, but you gotta realize the image that they sold us, Tupac sold us, that gangster image, that tough guy, bad boy image. But in reality, that really wasn't Pac. Listen, when you got a mindset like that, people always look at you like a fool and say, why that boy over there doing all that stupid shit smart as he is?
Yo, say it again, Chuck. To the camera.
You know,
Say it again, Chuck. Here.
why that boy doing all over there doing all that stupid shit? As smart as he
Let me
is.
reiterate that real quick. He said, when dudes change who they are around other men, so you want to fit in. The people that are real always look at you and say, that nigga's a fool. Why? Because they know you smart, so they're trying to figure out why you wasting your energy on the bullshit. That's
That's what happened to Tupac, bro.
I'm calling it a Chuck Jim. Give us a beam for the Chuck Jim, please, over there in Vigo. Give us the beam for the Chuck Jim.
need a shot. Yo, shout out to Tupac, though. That's my mom.
That's a fact. Everybody do that. We'll keep it there. We'll keep it moving.
Fly high with my sister out there, too, baby.
I got a quick yes or no question. All right? Quick yes or no question, and then I got another. It segues into something else. Better rap act, DMX and Pac. I think we all know this question. Rapper turned actor, DMX and Pac.
Go ahead. It depends on me to. I mean, Pac was the best, was an amazing actor, I thought.
Okay.
But it depends if you take X, if you take Pac. If you give X a chicken Philly from Belvedere's.
Make this make sense. We gotta make it make sense.
Shout out,
Bell.
What up,
If you give him a LeBron sandwich from Belvedere's, X will probably tie up with Pac.
Think so?
And then the actor.
In the actor, yeah. What you got? We got actor. Pac, he's an asshole too.
I'm just saying, you gotta get that, that chicken Philly.
Yes or no?
Onions and mushrooms,
That shit
baby.
is good as
Yeah, I ate that motherfucker last night. I had one last night.
Say it again.
Yo.
What they call it? They got a couple seconds. We gonna get there.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it, man.
Let's get there or something.
But personally, I think Tupac was a better actor because, and I ain't no professional, but I'm just saying, DMX couldn't get rid of that growl. So it's just like
growling is demeanor. Growl like for real.
You like his acting. I can't say his acting was bad, but watching him, he couldn't be no other character but DMX.
Yeah, Pac actually was.
Even though you had Tommy Bums was a fish in fact. No matter what he played in, he was DMX to me.
I'm sorry if we sound far away. I apologize. You know what I mean? We just trying to we'll speak up for y'all so y'all can get it.
Our executive producer's blazed right now. And I think you're in charge of the sound.
Who? Me?
No, you're not. Are you the executive producer?
Oh, you know me. I'm
You get the sound right.
Crazy as hell. You think I got sound back here? But anyway, we're going to keep it moving. Listen. So you said that, right? And not only did this do this, because we went to DMX last week, we said R.A.W, we were sad, but I was thinking about this after we talked about it. What's his best movie? What's a better movie? You only get to pick out of these. Romeo Must Die, Cradle to the Grave, Exit Wounds. Best DMX movie.
Romeo Must Die.
Oh, shit.
Hands down.
I mean, yeah.
You think that's his best movie?
And I ain't even gonna lie, he exactly. Time out.
Yeah, people are about
Okay, because his acting performance.
But he had to play with Jack Lee and Leah.
He was gangster.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like, we were going to gangster because we pulled out that motherfucking M16, nigga. Other than that, that nigga had a bunch of paid clowns.
So let me ask you a question. Would you rather DMX, but you got to take consideration what the movie is too. Like Romeo Must Die had a little bit of love and shit like that, and so it was a little bit. He didn't have more money behind it. Let's take that. Right? Time let me finish. But his other joints got action movies with Steven Seagal.
Well, Steven Seagal.
All my daddies love Steven Seagal. All my daddies love Steven Seagal.
Nah, he's not.
That's all he does.
He's not.
Steven Seagal loves
He's an
No, what I'm saying is, so if that's what you're saying, then boom, dude who played Chubidi, Jennifer, however you say his name,
What?
12 Years a Slave dude.
Copy. I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Did he flip it at that, or did he flip it playing the role in Four Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time out. I know what you're talking about. Shout out my man Lynn. I'm gonna say this line because I know where you're going from right now. First off, he talked about my man, the black dude that played Victor Sweet in Four Brothers.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name off the top of my head. Apologize about that. I will Google it in a second. And then he also played.
That's an actor.
He also played the dude in 12 Years a Slave. You ain't lying about that.
How you go from one
You might. I like that one.
You know what I'm saying?
Give a bean to EB over there. That boy had a good one right there. All right, we're gonna switch it up. All right. As a man, y'all boys grew up in a prime time, I think. I think y'all got the best essence. As a man, era of man. What's your best era of a man? Like when you looked at a man as a man, man's man, for y'all two, right? Like what you aspired to be. What was your favorite era? Was it the 20s? Was it the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s? Like when you looked at a man and you seen what they were doing consistently, he hardworking. He doing this, he doing that. What was your favorite era of a man?
I don't think there could be a favorite era because
you get my question.
I mean, back in the day,
I get your question.
I hear what you're saying.
No, basically what you're asking us is
because I think
when we were young, what did we look up to?
Yeah, like it was a man. It was the status of a man.
Well, like his status of a man.
Yes.
The status of a man. What kind of
the era don't. The era just because the era changes, the man don't.
So what was the goal? I can't say that though, because I think
I still got some hard motherfuckers.
True now, but it's
the
more
caveman days.
True, but it's more less. It's less now. And I don't mean to cut y'all off, and just let me get this out because I really do want your opinions, but. I'm trying to say it in the perspective of I think each year, each decade, each era that like man has either become more soft or more, excuse my language, but either more sensitive in any way, shape, or form. So there's been different levels of men. There was men that told you you can't cry. Now there's men that are telling you it's okay to do so. What was your favorite era?
There was them same sensitive cats in the beginning of the time too. True. They just ain't say shit.
So what was your
feel full of sensitive?
So with that question being said, what was your favorite era of man? When you could look at what a man was, what year, what time, what was that man doing to make you say that's what a man is?
Well, I grew up. I didn't really have nothing to model myself after. Except I watched a lot of Godfather movies. Mm-hmm. So it'd be like I like Sonny Corleone and Michael Corleone. I try to put all of them together. Be Fredo out.
You're not being funny because you're saying you didn't have. I don't need to get in your business. You can pass if you want. Did you have a father figure when you were younger? No. So you're saying that you took, when you saw a man's man, it was more of a portrayal of.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, my stepdad, whatever, he was my father figure, but he didn't embody like what you want to be when you grow up. So, or how you conduct yourself.
Okay.
He's the opposite of that. But yeah, it'd be like that was the time of God, you know.
Well, my bad, y'all. Sorry for audio. Gotta get our audio nigga right. All right, go ahead. What you said?
I forget, man. You done lost my whole train of thought.
So you said, no, I got you. That's what I'm here for. So you said that because you stated that you said Michael Corleone, things like that, and Joe only they would say that. But with that being said, I need to know.
You know, I tempered it from the movies I watched. Yeah. I read a lot of books, so I read Lord of the Rings and shit like that at a young age. So whatever, like the characters in there, you can like Aragorn.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to rock like that. It didn't happen overnight, but eventually, it's still a process of when you don't got someone how to teach you how to be a man, or you ain't got nobody to look up to. You got to figure it out yourself and take the lumps along the way and say, okay, well, next time I know better than to do that and do this. But
so to make it simple,
in a perfect world, somebody says this is what you need to do, and you listen and you're cognizant of it. Sometimes you're too much of a knucklehead. That could have been my case too. I was too much of a fucking knucklehead as a young buck to hear what these old heads were saying to me. Because when you're young, you think you know everything. So, and shit, I still think I know everything, but I don't.
And so if you could give me a year, because the question was, give me a year and a time that you think that was that type of man that you saw.
So what was it? The fucking 30s? I'm guessing. That was when the shit popped off in Godfather after World War II, so it was the 40s. Late 40s, early 50s. The early two Godfather movies.
Mr. Chuck, it's on you. What years, what era was a man's man for you, big dog?
Shout out, Bubs. You know what I'm saying? Another Godfather fan. You know, real quick.
All right.
From
Central. Shout out Nazo, football. Number 19. Somebody thugged you for your number out there, Nazo. That's what I want you to know.
Yeah, I see that. I was like, who 19?
I don't hear nothing like that. Somebody thugged you for your
I see the video. I was like, hey, 19 got
That's what I'm telling the people. You got trust
me. 19, and Travis was like, that's Nas 19. I said, Nas ain't been getting run over like that. That ain't Nas. No.
All right, Chuck, go ahead. Why hear the echo?
I don't know.
So, Chuck, what up, man? Man's Man, what year, what era, why was it the Man's Man?
Probably year 1976, the y'all born.
That's when the Man's Man? I said the era. 1 year in an era. Give me like 10, give me a decade and why the Man's Man was the Man's Man.
I'm talking about decades ago.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, because I'm too old school, my bullshit. And I don't play, I just mean, I ain't never idolized nobody or nothing but my father. So when I talk that, I'm gonna talk that real shit because you know ain't nobody ever out there I would want to be like than my daddy. You know what I'm saying? So
what year? 76?
Yeah, 76, baby. I'm old, my shit.
So were they more hardworking in 76? Were they less emotional in 76? Like, what were the things is what I'm asking?
Because that's when men were men. That's when men took care of their business.
What does that look like for you? I know I'm prying, but I want you to...
It looks that for me because, you know, a lot of people, like, they don't know where I get my father instilled from. Yeah. That's what I say. He definitely taught me how to be a good father to mine and take care of mine and look out for mine. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't know. I don't look at TV for idolization. Sorry, that ain't the kid. But, and unfortunately, that's for some people. But not me. I look at real life situations and, you know, that's what I look at and I idolize. Like, you know, my dad always been my number one. You know, so it is what it is.
Look, we're going to switch gears real quick because we got a special broadcaster on here tonight. It's my space cadet, a.k.a. Eric Bertonica. All right? So I got to hype my man up with a quick question because I've seen some shit today. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Elon Musk. Talking about going to Mars first and foremost. And then the asshole says some of us going to die on the trip, but it's just, you know what I'm saying? Collateral damage, part of the investment. How you feel about that, big dog?
Well,
Speak right there, you good? Just gonna pick you up.
I think that
Right there, I can't remember it.
who's to say we haven't already been to Mars
What?
in the past? You think about it. How do you know this isn't the first time that the world has even been in this space right now? You feel me? Because everything is buried with time. So, yeah, you probably already been to Mars and people already probably died trying to get there. You see there's tracks and shit all fucked up there.
But they've been going there. They've recorded the time they went there. So what tells you that they've been there before us?
So if they could come, so if Martians would come to Earth and start digging in our shit, would they find the pyramids and stuff, or we already tore it all up by digging it up? So when we going out by Mars to look for their shit, we don't know what we're looking for. You act like there wasn't Martians. There's stories and shit for a reason. Watch Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone was before.
Shout out Robbie put me up on Twilight Zone. Now I know why planes really be having problems up there in the sky.
Why?
Watch Twilight Zone. Nah, don't be the aliens.
What is it?
You'll see. You'll see. Don't be scared. If you're scared, get a dog and just watch it. Because I'm scared of scary movies. I ain't gonna lie, like shit like that.
Do you got anything on this Elon Musk Mars shit other than he crazy as hell with a lot of money?
That's a retard of money.
Oh, come on. Hit the
Y'all bust me out your motherfucking money. Man, you know, retard of motherfucking money, man. Motherfuckers get money and act like they don't know what the fuck they do. But I tell you what to do if I had a real chickens in my motherfucking business.
What would you do?
This thing, I ain't trying to go to motherfucking Mars. Because what the fuck I want to go to motherfucking Mars for? Stupid motherfucker. Everything popping right here on Earth, stupid. But guess what? You want to be a billionaire, you want to do what you want to do, that's on the table.
What else can you do? You got that much money. What the fuck else you gonna do but try and get to space?
He trying to colonize
Let me
that
tell
shit.
you something, right?
If this motherfucker rich and he trying to get to Mars, that means this rich motherfucker knows something. He know that this Earth ain't long for this Earth.
Yo, listen, man, that's
we on this bitch like 100 roaches just tearing shit up, tearing up the ocean, fucking up shit. You see the sea turtles? Sea turtles want to be out, man, because motherfuckers still want to use straws.
It's not the straws, but you see some straws. Time out, here we go. No, you know what in my alley though? Time out. Hold the fuck up.
I'm
Now you in my alley. Now you say
world.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying me.
I'm with you, Eric. You
I like the sea turtle.
Me too.
I like the sea turtle. Shout out to the sea turtle. They had to deal with it. Here we go. Chuck had to drink out of the straw. So what? In Europe, they don't even use straws.
Did you stop?
They don't even use
Eric, hold on.
refrigerators.
Did you sell that refrigerator?
You know what a refrigerator is?
You're celebrating birthday. All right, Bobby, finish. And also what I'm telling you is,
Celebrate the earth every
yo, send a beat for Earth Day, Seaspiracy. Shout out Seaspiracy on the flicks. Listen what I'm telling you.
How the fuck you gonna bring up a goddamn turtle?
I'm not mad at you. You're right. Eric B, you're right. Hey, the whales too. Eric B, you're right, Eric B. Eric B, I watched all that shit. National Geographic.
And you know what makes me mad? But ain't the squirrel. You gotta say the
Don't
squirrel.
say nothing.
You go ripping and running. You tried it on the wine tour or whatever like that. You know,
You say,
and you want to see all these deer crossing signs. Well, shit, squirrels cross the same place that deers do. Like every get to watch.
We're done.
Because they erode it.
He's done now.
They erode it.
He's still getting up. You were talking about leaves.
When's the last time you went on a wine tour?
Rodents gotta live too.
When the last time you went on a wine tour?
Huh?
When was the last time you went on a wine tour?
Today?
What you drinking, Nanny Daddy, the whole fucking tour?
I ain't drink nothing. I smoke.
Fuck out of here.
I tasted bud at each wine shop. It's my bud. It was my bud.
Yo, give me a beat. Yo, Beagle, give me a beat for Chuck leaving me hanging.
I did. It was on the list.
My bad,
My bad.
my bad.
All right, we go. We out of here. I just want to get out of that. Eric, thank you for your take. Yo, from now on, I'm bringing up all space shit for Eric.
I mean, the turtles have been here.
All right, we're done. I honestly. All right, listen.
Turtles might have been to Mars.
I'm gonna make a
Stay
statement.
slow ass.
When they find a turtle skeleton on Mars, them bitches, them turtles,
You done?
got on Elon shit
done?
and flew to fucking Mars
done?
because they don't got straws in Mars.
Are you done? Are you
They
done?
probably don't got straws in
Are you
Mars.
fucking done?
Yeah.
Thank you, son. With that being said, I do think all aliens
This
come from.
nigga taught it.
You done? I do think all aliens come from the bottom of the sea. Don't go nowhere we coming from. Shut up. Second question, Fast and Furious number 20 fucking thousand. Y'all with this Fast and Furious shit? Or you over?
Yo, that shit look official. I've seen
Y'all still with the game?
Yeah, I'm watching Fast and Furious.
You still with the game?
You can watch Fast and Furious. All you gotta do is change the actors. Because you know what? The cars don't never get old. You got them old school muscle cars in there, and GTO and shit. You got these new.
That's all it takes to use a movie with cars. Everybody know you got a
So y'all both just suckers for this fucking.
Listen, the worst line ever.
movie.
The worst line ever in Fast and
Now
Furious.
his brother John Cena.
Ja Rule. Ja Rule
kidding
talking
me?
about Monica.
Bro,
That was the whole worst shit ever.
Eric.
It was Fast and Furious.
Eric,
We got away with it.
Eric, you need Valentine?
He's fine. Can I ask you a question though? Hold on a minute.
Oh, that's all.
Hold on.
Why?
So y'all mean to tell me that y'all niggas is okay with fucking Vince? With
He is kind of whack.
now it's like you got John Cena as his brother. Well, how many more
I know
storylines
John
you need?
Cena.
Who cares? We ain't watching. We watching for the girl.
Yeah.
In the car?
In the fly. In the flying ass cars.
Well,
I don't know.
You
You set it up. You set it up. Let's get
He ain't seen that.
the Mortal Kombat movie. Everybody watch it?
I have not seen it yet.
Damn, we can't get into it. You watch it?
What the fuck is Mortal Kombat?
The
All
video.
right, we're just gonna skip it. We're just gonna skip it because
Sub-Zero,
he's disrespectful.
Scorpion.
He's disrespectful.
I don't know what the fuck that shit is.
Disrespectful. So listen, this is why I gotta ask y'all questions. I gotta apologize to the people. I'm usually used to asking crazy questions, trying to get a rise out of people, trying to tone my questions down. But that doesn't mean that these two older elderly men, because you know me, I'm young chocolate, give me a bean for the beer.
You watch a motherfucking mouth.
Hey yo, let me finish. Hey yo, let me finish, bro.
Keith.
Bring me Matt Walker. Y'all niggas is elderly.
Get Chuck his wheelchair. We out of this bitch.
You niggas is y'all niggas got the black
You
nose
don't
crack.
even have oxygen tank. We don't got no oxygen tank up in here.
And the Sicilian got wax and shit like that. Young Buckarooski over here. You know what I'm saying? Give me a beat for the young Buckarooski. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I gotta keep it good here for the ladies. They wanna know something about y'all. Y'all old, but y'all handsome young men. So with that being said, do you believe females over the age of 35 are more worried about this or that? Your money or your character? Eric, go first.
I'd like to take the Fifth Amendment
I'm
on this question.
Are we fucking kidding me? I simply,
I'll plead the Fifth.
yo, bro, I can't ask that. Beagle answer. I literally asked, Ladies 35 or older. Do you think the
I
ladies
respect that question.
Do you think the ladies 35 or older respect your money
I
or
think
your
it?
character?
What do I think? What do they respect the money?
Do you think they care about the money or the character more? That's a simple question to ask.
I plead the fifth.
Oh shit. You too? That's a simple question.
I think any average 35-year-old woman and she out there looking for a dude, the first thing she's gonna be looking for is his character.
Okay.
Because the average 35-year-old woman
So you said you said
No, I'm just saying.
let him finish it. No,
I wouldn't presume.
Let him finish though.
I wouldn't presume.
You can't plead
to know what a woman is.
Eric, you can't plead the fifth
So,
and then
how would you put yourself in a female's brain?
No, I asked you what you think. You lived long enough. Let him finish, and I'll come to you because you said me.
I wouldn't presume to do that.
Go ahead, Chuck. You said
I
what?
never had kids.
Character.
I've never been in labor.
Eric,
I
can
never.
he answer?
You know what I'm saying?
Can he answer? Go ahead. 35 years old. You said it better be character. Continue. And then it's coming this way.
Mention the mic, please, sir.
He got it. Go ahead.
Why are you doing that?
This is Monica reporting. We Lit Network.
Go ahead, man. What's
Go
up?
ahead, get him.
35 or what? 35 enough better be worried about character. Why? Why should they be worried about character?
I mean, first of all, why would you want to be walking around with a clown?
Do you think Eric? So do you think what if go ahead, continue.
Chuck, you
What's a
really
clown?
go there?
Time out, hold on. What do you consider as a clown?
We gonna get
Yeah.
email everything now. We gonna get.
What makes if a 35-year-old is considered to be with a clown, what is that nigga a clown?
He just let the track lead him down the road to no return.
Are you done? Pretender?
I'm over
Nah,
here.
he ain't leave me down the road I can't return because I stand by my motherfucking
Fucking word. Alright. So
You
you said a
said the
pretender?
motherfucking black
Yeah.
motherfucking
Say it again.
It is what it is. I ain't never gonna hold my tongue for nothing I gotta say, and I don't mean to get like that, but on some serious shit, I'm gonna give it one that way. I will never fuck with a bitch under 35
Why?
because they very fucking mature.
What if a 34-year-old and
I'm good on that now, bro. I'm good on that. Look, we ain't even gonna play them type of games. I just got my standards, bro.
So let me ask you a question.
And I think any average 35-year-old woman around here, like I said, when you want to run around here and you pay attention to the clown, you get clown.
What do you consider the clown? What if that clown is 30 with bread and what she thinks
Because
is not
that's because she's slow up here.
Okay.
See, when you run around and all you see is dollar signs, then it's a problem. And then for him, see, that's his game anyway, because he pull out his wallet or he pull out his little, now I got a couple dollars to give her. Well, he ain't even got his own place, motherfucker. Hold his head and stand up for him. You know what I'm saying? That's the trickery. And then once he in there, you know, slid in, she can't get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? So that's the clown shit they don't stand for.
You said you see
I
Eric, you couldn't see.
He said
Not like everybody.
I still play the fifth, but
in that
he right on the motherfucking.
in that situation, Chuck, do you blame? All right, here's what I'm playing devil's advocate. As a young boy, the 30-year-old that had the bread got her in her mouth, right? He clearly got up here. Do you blame her for dealing with the clown? Is that on her? Or is that on him for playing?
No. I mean, it's on both of them because
I think
you know what?
Yeah,
People deal off emotions and feelings first,
mm-hmm.
and then if you feeling something, you feeling that. But then when somebody playing with that, that's not something to play with because
It'll get you killed.
It can get you killed. It can get you put in the wrong way. But you know what? Hey, I can't explain to these people out here. I wonder for years why they do that. But when you run around here trying to chase somebody and you think you're gonna trick off them and get $1 or $2, that's not gonna work for everybody. I mean, I ain't going with a motherfucking fool. If you ever think you're gonna trick me out $1 or $2, bitch, you're gonna be out some motherfucking mind. Because guess what? You're gonna get treated like 7-Up. Never had, never will.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that little game I'm gonna put on real quick, but I ain't a sucker for love like that.
Get another bean for Chuck's game. Nico, another bean, Chuck's game. Send a shot.
But not for nothing though. Like I think a lot of 35-year-old women, they want a real mature man. And then there's a lot of women out here. Like when you look at all of them, the average 35-year-old woman out here, she got about 2 or 3 kids, 4 kids.
Does that devalue or give them that?
I mean, it kind
Or
of.
does it depend on the time?
Yeah, because it do play off that.
Or does it depend on the nigga that you guys want to deal with? Because a real nigga might just look past that and be like, hey, fuck it. You bad, you got 3, so
I mean, not for nothing.
or does that make him a sucker?
Listen, it don't make you a sucker because it all depends on how, like I said, you feel about that person. See, the extras come along, and I hate to say this, like, and I don't want to be disrespectful because kids ain't extras, but when you date a female, that child becomes part of that situation. If you ain't willing to wholeheartedly step up and take that situation on, then move on because it's gonna be a problem.
Hey, feel you. Alright, man, we're gonna get out of here on a positive note. I just want to see where y'all boys is at, real quick, on this. Right now, you see a lot of posts going on the book about investments, and going to do it on R.A.W. and all these other things, and Cash App and all that. I want to ask you two brothers that come from an era where you guys definitely weren't taught financial literacy. No offense to your parents because it wasn't given us to have that anyway.
Wasn't even talking
Right. So what I'm saying is, do you take more value in this day and age with everything that you guys know, investing in the stock market or investing in people?
I stay away from the stock market. It's like a casino for me.
I don't trust either. I don't trust people.
But
I
yourself,
don't trust the stock
but
market.
here's what, let me rephrase that, because in yourself, you are a person.
I am a person.
So you invest in yourself.
Oh, I invest in
Would
myself.
you rather invest in people and yourself or invest in, like, you look on the stock market, see what's going up top, put in a couple dollars?
People invest in the stock market to take care of their families.
Not for nothing.
They invest to have a
Not
legacy.
for nothing. 100, right. And I'm gonna tell you like this, right? Some people don't know how to invest in themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's because
Shout out Wheeler Network on all platforms. Stay right there. That's what we trying to do. Invest in ourselves. You understand what I'm saying too? Out here trying to give you all types of content. Shout out R.A.W. All the other shows we got. My bad. I got to throw everything back to it. Gotta get a little plug in. Shameless plug. Shout out L.R. Yeah, we got to
anyway, some people know how to invest in themselves due to the fact that they lack knowledge, or they're looking in the wrong direction for that knowledge. Well, I mean, Google ain't on your motherfucking phone saying when you Google TikTok, Google motherfucking stuff. But comprehension is a motherfucker too.
comprehension.
Because no matter how much you talk to somebody, they don't listen. So
Just Cliff Notes for
what the fuck is Robin Hood?
It's the ass and investment.
When somebody is Robin
everybody make the app. Everybody get on the app and make a trade.
I mean,
they order Gecko.
I don't know for Wall Street ball.
So that's what I'm saying. So when you have
when you trading millions and losing millions,
other people's money
like Bernie Madoff.
That's my question.
Fast. We done with that. Let's go.
Well, that's what I'm not. You gotta get to the would you invest in a person or the stock?
We done with that. We got to roll.
Eric B investing in a person. He's not playing with those stocks right now.
That's not the
Keep
answer.
it 1,000, Eric.
You fucking like that?
Nah.
That's a hustle to me.
It is. It's all
The stock game is ready for you to act like you're getting a little. And then big $1 million hedge fund people just fucking laying the smack down on us. Yeah, they've been doing it for fucking since the beginning. If your last name ain't Rockefeller or Carnegie,
You can't say that.
you ain't got no real money.
You can't say that. It ain't about. It's not about it being the last name. When
Yeah,
you
fuck
deal
it
with,
is.
no, it ain't. It's when you dealing with stocks and investments. You gotta know what you're getting into. If guaranteed, right? You got a lot of these guys.
Okay, so who's gonna get
Hold
on?
on.
Who's gonna get on these dispensaries?
Fuck these dispensaries.
You got it.
But what I'm telling you, Eric, is you ask half these guys, you ask one guy, say, listen, did you order a monthly annual report of what you're investing in? And if he tells you no,
Then he didn't even know what the fuck he doing because he ain't paying attention to his money.
Report.
It is free. All you gotta do is write the company message and ask them for an interview because it's only every
Well, a month is 30 days, and
I mean, a quarterly or annual report. So okay, Chuck. So however you want to play it, listen. We ain't gonna say about the fuck, because you're trying to play it. But listen, a lot of these dudes, they don't even know what they buy, and then they buy it. They reading some bullshit. But get the quarterly report. Get the quarterly report. It's free.
It is.
I know what you're saying. I was fucking with you. I hear you.
But what I'm saying is, like, basically, when people talk all that shit, they don't even know what they be doing it because they get a quick way.
I don't have a clue what it is.
I just play that. And no, and I'm not going to shoot it down.
This is like a play. This is like a game
I know
on PlayStation. Don't mean that it's a perfect.
It's a risk.
Everything's a risk you want to do.
It's
just a little video game you're playing.
Pretty much. If you pay attention to it enough, if you put enough dollars into it enough, and you have certain crypto coins at a certain time, you're going to be good. But it's not to say that you can't make a certain amount of money that you weren't even touching or thinking about the game. With that said, I think we had a great conversation today. Any last words from the boys? EP, what you got?
Shout out to everybody. I love all y'all.
That's a fact. Black, what you got?
No, it's a nice world.
I will shout out to Nine. And all y'all, happy birthday to my grandmother, 89th birthday.
Happy birthday.
Y'all here, Raw Keys, run that motherfucker.
I won't talk at all.